Hey guys, welcome to Story Time. Back when I was an officer in the 90s. Let's talk about it. Okay guys, before I get started, I know a lot of y'all, some of y'all may not like my story time. I'm doing my story time because I want to. I'm doing my story time because this is my platform. I'm doing my story time because I just want to enlighten people on some of the things that used to go on in the jails back when I was a correction officer. So if you want to watch it, watch it. If you don't, click off. Don't like it, it doesn't matter to me. Okay? So for the ones that want to hear the story time, let's get into it. So this story time is when I had to work with two alcoholic officers. One was a sergeant, one was a corporal, and I was a private. So you know your girl had to run the whole housing unit. And I'm talking Southeast too. And the sad part about working with two officers that are known alcoholics is the inmates know that they're alcoholics too. So you got to deal with that. So they come on the unit. They try not to smell like alcohol, but you smell like alcohol. They reek of alcohol. They go out on the floor because female officer, I got to run the bubble because they can't do no paperwork. They can't do the control doors or nothing. And I'm not going to go out there, not put my life in risk while they fucked up on the unit, and the inmates know it. So yeah, and the inmates, they were like, Officer Whoop de Whoop, they smell just like alcohol, like a distillery, and they got you working in here with those two male officers, and everybody know it. And I'm like, yeah, I got to work in here with them because at the end of the day, we come to do a job. But the thing about it is, in roll call, they know that there's officers that are alcoholics. They drink a lot. They done been in rehab and everything like that. They come back. They in the roll call. Soon as they leave roll call, a lot of times you can smell it while you in roll call. But instead, because they were always short of officers, they just let these officers go right on the housing units, and the inmates knew it. And let's not talk about when it was time for lunch breaks, because when they went out on lunch breaks, it was said that they would go to their cars, officers, and not just these two particular ones that I was working with, but a lot of officers, they would go to their cars, get twisted. They come back, you see them in the hallway or you pass by them, they smell just like alcohol. So the moral of this story is you got to watch your back, your officer's back, and everything. And then you got to watch the inmates because you want to make sure nobody gets assaulted or hurt while you on your watch. So yeah, being a correction officer, it takes a lot of heart, it takes a lot of guts, it takes a lot of willpower, and hey, being an officer, you got to do what you got to do. Stay tuned for the next story time.